Hi. So this is the continuation for the first part. So we're going to discuss about illustration 1. So in this one, yesterday we have discussed to find out profit one format which is called capital comparison. So closing capital plus drawings minus additional capital minus opening capital. So if you do this, you will get the profit. To do this, we need closing capital and we need opening capital. So in our illustration 1, in the question they didn't give the opening capital and closing capital, right? So in anywhere in the question they didn't give the opening and closing capital. So we need to find the opening capital and then as well as the closing capital with the help of the information given by them. They gave the opening assets and then they gave the opening liabilities and as well as the closing assets and closing liabilities. So these are the opening and this is the closing, right? Okay. So to do that, we need to prepare statement of affairs. So to find out the capital, we know the formula is capital is equal to assets minus liabilities. So if you want opening capital, opening assets minus opening liabilities, and if you want closing capital, closing assets minus closing liabilities, right? So we do the same thing in a format. So first we'll put a heading statement of affairs as on 31 2015 and 31 2016. Okay, liabilities 2015 1 lakh and 40,000. So put here and then 80,000 and 70,000, right? Now assets. In assets they gave the opening value but they didn't give the closing value, and the same for furniture also. They gave the opening value of the furniture and they didn't give the closing value of the furniture. So we need to find out. So for that they gave an additional information. Decided to depreciate the building 2.5% and the furniture 10%. So the building value is 1 lakh into 2.5% depreciation. So depreciation value will be 2,500. So the asset value will be 1 lakh minus 2,500 is equal to 97,500. So we found out the closing value also. And the same goes for the furniture. So furniture value is 50,000 at the opening. Opening value is 50,000. Sorry. And then we have charged 10%. So the depreciation value will be 5,000. 50,000 minus 5,000, 45,000. And then same inventory, same value. Sundry debtors 90,000. So we just put all the assets, all the closing assets here, all the closing opening assets here, and then add all the opening assets. So we will get the 3,81,200. From 3,81,200 we will deduct the liabilities of 1 lakh and 40,000. So if you deduct 3,81,200 minus 1,40,000, the remaining figure whatever you are getting, that will be the opening capital. And the same goes for the closing capital also. First add all the closing assets, you will get the 5,90,700 and deduct this 80,000 and 70,000, which will give you the closing capital. So since now we found out the closing capital and as well as the opening capital, so let's start find out how much profit you made. So they mentioned in the question from the illustration 1, take the figures from illustration 1 and find out the profit of Mr. X. So we'll follow our format. So first, closing capital. Close. So closing capital, we just found out closing capital is 4,40,700. Right? This one. Now add drawings. Drawings they gave in the question 2000 per month. That means 2000 into 12, which will give you the 24,000. So add 24,000 minus additional capital or fresh capital. Additional capital. So in the question they mentioned that one life insurance of a policy of the proprietor was matured during the period and the amount of 40,000 is retained in the business. So that means he invested 40,000 as additional capital. So deduct that. Put in brackets. And then minus opening capital. Minus opening capital. How much is opening capital? 2,41,700. Sorry, 200. And then if you calculate the figure, you'll get the answer. So let's do 4,40,700 plus 24,000 minus 40,000 minus 241 200. So 1,83,500 is your answer, right? Okay. In the next video, we will solve the fourth illustration. Third illustration is a partnership, which we will solve that after completing the partnership chapter. So we'll directly jump into the fourth illustration, right? See you.